Good day, everyone, and welcome to my show, Inspiring Lives with Lily Lau. And today we have a very special guest all the way from India, Dr. Sanjeev Dixit. Hi, Dr. Sanjeev, how are
Uh,
you?
Hi, Lily. Absolutely fine. Thank you for having me. Pleasure to be in your show.
My pleasure. It's my great honor. And before we start, let me quickly introduce who this great guy is. Dr. Sanjeev Dixit is a global HR leader. He is a certified colored brain and directive communication psychology with Arthur Kamazi in 2019. He's also an organizational culture consultant and coach. And he also has a certification to train online. And recently, Dr. Sanjeev was awarded the Global CHRO Award by World HRD Congress. Well, congratulations, Doctor. Right,
Thank
and
you.
Dr. Sanjeev is the famous author for his book Plan C. Wow, yes, that's the book. Right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about this book. What is this C is all about? Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
good. Dr. Sanjeev, let me quickly ask you. You were certified by Arthur Kamazi in 2019. What was your plan in doing DC certification with us?
the main objective of going for the directive communication, you can say, training with Arthur was we met during the writing of my book, Plan C, and he wrote the foreword for that book. And I realized that directive communication psychology is very supplementary and complementing this entire Plan C approach, which is to achieve culture transformation by focusing on the key behaviors which can drive the high performance culture. And I found that DC tools is not just a tool, but a solution to achieve these kind of a transformation. And that's why I enrolled with Arthur. And in 2009, I had a phenomenal experience of attending a more than, I think, a week program there in Bali. And I was a self-enriching experience.
And I understand that you have attended many certifications and all that, right? So, what makes DC different from the rest of those that you have learned?
I think DC is very unique and I will say impactful compared to all the other certification and tools I had learned over the years. Number one, it is just not a tool; it is a solution. It's a
Mm.
package of solutions for achieving a high performance in any enterprise by focusing on the color brain, the emotion drives, the various behaviors by which we can achieve a significant transformation in any team for that matter. Number one. Number two, it is very simple and practical to use compared to other tools. Number three, the accuracy level of color brain tool, which is part of the DC, is near to 90%, which is very rare. Which is very rare because all other tools, which is focusing on personality improvement, their accuracy might be in the range of 60-65%. So the kind of, I will say, simplicity with the effectiveness, which is ingrained in directive communication solution, is make it very, very effective and unique compared to any other program or tools worldwide.
And how do you use, for example, color brain or emotional drive or any of our other tools into your cultural transformation program?
So the culture transformation program is primarily a journey from discovery, where you are today, to what you desire to achieve. So it's almost like a planning, doing, checking, and acting. It's like a PDCA approach, right? So when you do the entire discovery, you try to understand what are the behaviors which is giving you current result or current performance, and what are those behaviors which are needed for you to move your performance level from current level to the next level. I think in the entire area of achieving this behavioral transformation, your directive communication tools are very handy. For example, color brain helps you to identify different types of color brain, how your brain is wired, how you're genetically coded, and it brings a lot of empathy and trust among the team members,
Mhm.
which further impacts the performance. Number one. Number two, the emotion drives again is a very, very effective mechanism by which you get to know how, by understanding the emotion drives, you can bring significant improvement in the way the discretionary performance of the individual and teams can be enhanced. Now, these are the ways by which you can start helping the individual to see their behavior improving on a regular basis from current level to the desired level. And with this behavioral improvement, once they start seeing the impact in their day-to-day working and the benefit, automatically these behaviors get institutionalized.
Mm.
And this institutionalization of high performance behavior is the foundation of culture transformation.
Wow. Okay. And Dr. Sanjeev, I understand that your book Plan C, the word C stands for culture, right?
That's right. So C, we generally have plan A, plan B. Plan A stands for action. So have a good plan on action it. That is the traditional. That is a traditional management thought.
Yeah.
Then you have plan B, which is backup. B stand for backup. So if your plan A doesn't work, do you have a contingency plan? Do you have a preventive plan? Do you have a risk management plan? Now, these are the two mindset which has been working for last century. I gave a new plan called C, which is culture. So if you build a culture, build a role modeling of values and belief-oriented behavior, then all your plan A and plan B will deliver, not vice versa. And that is the reason why plan A and plan B has not delivered in COVID. If you see, a lot of companies failed. They had a plan A, they had a plan B. They never had a plan C. So this is very important element which I am bringing in through this book, that if you have a culture which is very robust, your culture which is very dynamic, a culture which is based on care, which is based on compassion, which is based on connect, which is based on compass, which is give you direction of purpose. I think even you have COVID or no COVID, you will continue to have a sustainable performance. You will never get into a kind of a knee-jerk reaction, which most of the Plan A and Plan B enterprise and nations gone through.
Wow. Okay. So C stands for culture, right? Okay. And one last question, Dr. Sanjeev, right? What would be the one word that you can describe, about DC in comparison with other, things or tools that you have learned?
So directive communication, as I mentioned, is not just a tool or set of exercises or activities. Directive communication is a philosophy which brings transformation. So one word, if I have to associate with directive communication psychology, is transformation. So if you have to achieve individual transformation, you can use color brain, you can use emotion drive. If you have to achieve a team transformation, you can use all the vertical tools and solutions available in directive communication. And if you have to even achieve an organization transformation through the entire, as I said, audit of your current behaviors and what are the aspired behavior, all the solution available in directive communication is very, very powerful, simple, practical, and effective to use. So one word is transformation.
Wow, wonderful, Dr. Sanjeev. Transformation, right? When you say the word transformation, it reminds me, that metaphors from the moth to the butterfly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But in this transformation, the entire metamorphosis is from a caterpillar to butterfly is not painful. It is painless.
Ooh, wow.
That's a good part. The painless transformation through directive communication tools.
Okay, right. I'm a believer of directive communication psychology. I myself have been practicing it for the last 15 years. Yes, whatever that you said, truly agree, right? And I believe that it is the solution that we are giving.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That has been my experience as well.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Sanjeev, for coming to my show. And this series shall continue, and we'll have other great speakers, great leaders in our next session. And please share this program to whoever whom you think who can benefit. and like us. Yeah, and truly, Dr. Sanjeev, I thank you for coming to my show.
Thank you so much, Lily, for having me. And it was very inspiring session because you are one of the, I will say, the front runner of directive communication psychology program and doing for so many years now. So thanks for having me. And I think we should continue this journey for achieving transformation through directive communication solution.
Sure, let's work together. Right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.